helps move it along some.
Just with the baboon.
Well, y'all had some incredibly bad rolls, and just the scenario, the way it worked out was, like I said, I was like, whoever backs up to the wood line first is getting snatched.
Well, but so the thing about that though, what's so cool, and like that, I mean, obviously, I almost got fucking killed. But what was so cool about that, in particular, and I think it's an example of what's so good about that game, is that like I got pulled up in it, like, you know, this fucking baboon was kicking my ass, but we
helps move.
We had the, you know, I was up there, and so like I'm getting about to die, so I'm like, well, I gotta do something. So like I do some crazy shit and try to like tackle the guy out of the tree, and like the game almost encourages those kind of like shit.
Well, it really does, because there's really not a rule in the book that, like, for instance, like a lot of times in D&D you might say, well, what if I want to take this guy, grab him, and I want to throw him into the other guy? A lot of games don't really have rules for that, so you kind of make us stuff on the fly, and you're like, does it really work? But in Conan, it's just like, all right, well, just grabbing him is a regular difficulty 1, sure, but we're going to add another difficulty because you're going to grab him and try to move him. We might do like an opposed strength check or something. And then, you know, difficulty 3 if you want to hit somebody else with him. If you can get 3, you do it. You know, it's just, sure.
Well, and also, like, I mean, I would argue that in like D&D, you can do that, but there's all kinds of crazy penalty stuff, like, or there's like a mechanism that is like, it discourages you from doing it. So
well, yeah.
First you got to grapple him, then you got to hold the grapple, then you got to throw, you know, and it's rounds. It's taking rounds like to do this, you know?
Right. And in Conan, you could just increase the difficulty and do it now.
Yeah, you just do it, you know.
Well,
like,
and the fact that you can use extra dice, you can use, you know, you've got your token you can use, you know, there's different things you can have to modify it, and difficulties never go above 5. And like, you can do a 6 difficulty as like a super extreme, like you actually shouldn't be able to do this, but I'll give you a chance. But like, difficulties really only go to 5, and you can have up to 5 dice. Like, you could go, there's no momentum, there's no nothing, I have 2 dice, and just go, I give you 3 doom, give me 3 dice. I'm going to try this cool thing. And if it either works or it doesn't, and you just keep moving. And the fact that it lets you do it, I think that's one of the things I really like about the game, because you can actually just be like, my character would do this. Sure, go ahead.
Mm-hmm. And I mean, you were definitely using the doom against us.
Well, yeah, I didn't have. The thing is they have doom spins that let me use 3 doom to equal a fortune point. So it can act just like a fortune point that you could use. So I could use 3 to, like, okay, so the you know, you get attacked, and then he gets an extra attack because I use the doom, and then I use doom to get a fortune point. I mean, I was burning them as quick as you were giving them to me, or as quick as I could generate them.
Yeah.
I did get some really good rolls. Like, I rolled like 2d20 and got 2 1s. I rolled 3d20 on a roll and got a 1, a 1, and a 2. And I'm like, yeah.
I know I took 12 vigor damage in 1 attack.
Oh yeah.
Well,
he had 8 dice on one of his grapple attack does 8.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Well, look, let's get to it. I mean, like, you know, I hope Luke shows up soon, but I think he's got the time wrong in his mind or something like that. So we'll get playing. Yeah, last session was an epic one. The group of you had defeated both of multiples of white dragons in the air node, and moved on to exploring a part of the cavern which the cloud giants hadn't been able to explore for one reason or another. And once you kind of got in there, you encountered these strange wispy air forms that could sort of fluctuate between a mist form and a more corporeal form. And they proceeded to totally fuck JB shit up. And but you were ultimately able to defeat them. And after you did, you explored this throne that had been sitting in the middle of the room with a skeletal form atop it, underneath of which there was a secret compartment, inside of which were a number of gems. Scooping up the gems, Roland was drawn in particular to a bluish gem that, being a chaotic individual as he is, in spite of the fact that you guys knew that it would instantly teleport you probably if you touched one of these power gems, he grabbed a hold of it without thinking, and you were all thrust into the fourth and final node of the nodes of elemental evil, the water node. And I'm going to go ahead and read this description to you all and get right into it.
Yeah. Can you turn the music down slightly?
Yeah, sure.
Just like a little bit.
Yeah, actually, I'm going to change the music a little.
That's
Is that
good.
okay? Better?
Yeah. Thank you.
When
Oh,
Bob
that's gone
speaks, he
completely.
sounds like he's in a vocoder. A bit
In a coda?
to me. Vocoder.
What's
Hang on,
that?
you might have, like a wow wow wow, like a synth sound, like reverberating. Hang on, try speaking now. Might be you've altered the volume.
Yeah, I gotta figure out something with it. This is a new computer. My
That's
wife-
loads better. Just
Yeah.
that setting. That's loads better.
So with a faint fizzle and then an ear-popping clap, you appear in midair before free-falling a short distance into warm water. You appear to be in a calm pool, and under the surface of the water, you can see a vibrant array of fanciful coral outcroppings. The nooks and crannies of the coral reef are occupied by a myriad of equally colorful fish and other creatures, some of which dart in and out of the rocky labyrinth. There's also a ridge, sort of a land ridge, that you can see further in the distance. I want to mention that here on the map, those are 50-foot squares. So there's a land ridge that goes around this sort of pool that you're in. And it's a sandy, beachy, like tropical kind of look. There are a number of these sort of like rocky outcroppings, you might say, I guess. Strange sort of rocky formations all around you within this pool that you're in. And they kind of range from, 3 feet out of the water to maybe 10 feet out of the water, maybe 15 feet out of the water. And getting your bearings, you have to kind of pull yourself out of the water. The water's about 10 feet deep here. So, after you kind of gather your wits, maybe choke out a little bit of this water, which you would kind of describe as like brackish, like both salt and freshwater mix. There is a, you kind of get a look around, and in a lot of ways you might describe what you see as paradise. There is sort of a like a beachy, like summertime warm glow of light coming from above, although it's not really certain where it's coming from. The ceiling, if there is one, is obscured by a mist, which seems to be moving around through various sort of air currents. You can see it like sort of swirling around up above you. It's really, really, really hard to figure out like how far up even where the mist begins. And if you look out in the distance in any direction, you can see these mists, here and there cropping up all around. Some other features that you kind of see is in like the the northwestern to the northwest. And I'll sort of ping it on the map here, like in this direction. Oh, yeah, there we go. My computer's mega slow tonight. You can see some water spouts as well, kind of like shooting up every now and then. And then in other areas, like beyond where this sort of strange kind of land wall is that you could actually like stand directly on, there are more of these like strange rocky formations, like, you know, coming out of the water, that rise even much higher. I mean, up to like 30, 40, 50 feet high even, you would guess. And so that's kind of a good way for you to gauge a little bit of distance. But it's hard to see too far because, again, there's like mistiness, sort of like moving mists all around that make it really difficult to see to a great distance in any direction. What would you like to do?
I would like to get out of the water, not to the land.
That's a good plan.
That's the first thing I do. Is the water hot? Is it like? I guess it's hot.
It's warm. It's warm to hot here.
Beachy. I like this place.
How warm? It's like a nice warm summer day. Not hot, but warm summer day.
I'll trudge to the edge of the beach where it's a bit more like sandy, pebbly, and go and look around and like adjust my swords, like stretch a bit. Look around for like a heat source, or is it just like permeating?
Yeah. Is there a sun in the sky, or is it just like grey mist lighting everything evenly?
Bluish mist, like a sunny day.
Bluish mist.
Yeah, but it's sort of an ambiguous, like it's you know, like imagine like the sun were to your back and you were looking out to like a pure blue sky.
Yeah.
It looks all blue, but you turn around, there's no sun. You know what I mean? But it all kind of looks like that, but it's like a mistiness about it as well.
Unfortunately, we don't have a boat. Can I tell how deep it is? Like, if I was to go out this way, does it just like instantly plummet off?
No, it's gradual. But like, you know, you kind of like maybe, I don't know, take your staff or, you know, poke down there a little bit, and you can see. I'll open up the map a little bit more here. You can see that the or you can tell that it's gradual, but it's getting sort of progressively deeper. You know, like, and it seems pretty clear that it's deeper than the
Can't just wade it.
What's that?
I can't just wade it. It just gets deeper. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. It's like it will go above your head.
Would I be able to command my rope of entanglement to try to find the bottom, or at least go down as much as it can? See if that could gauge us how deep it is.
More rocks.
That's an interesting. I like that idea. What is the rope of the rope of entanglement? Though I think the rope of climbing would be a better choice for that.
Okay.
Concept.
Make it so. Whichever one of us has that one.
How do you like the tropical music, you guys? You're like on.
Oh, sorry, I was muted. Sorry. What's that for? I say it's a rubber bit of like lard on my arms for tanning. I throw the rope over. Yes, you have been most useful. I say to the drag. So let's throw the rope at it.
Well,
It's like 40 feet. Is that right? Does that sound like it might be right?
It's 40 feet, but it goes like 10 foot around. Pew, 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 climbing. Pew, 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 like a Tron light bike. Pew, pew, pew. I don't know. You describe it how you want, because I think we've only used it a couple of times.
Yeah, so oh, it's actually 60 feet. So it goes 10 feet per round. And like you can, like having it go down from that shelf of sand, you can see like kind of like right in the immediate area, the depth sort of tops out at about 25 feet. As far as you can extend, but and even kind of like when you're standing there at the edge, I mean, you can actually see fairly well into the water. I mean, you would say, like imagine like, Caribbean clear water sort of vibes. But that only really lasts for, the first 15, 20 feet, and then it starts to, get darker and darker and darker, and you really can't see. The rope, again, extends out like and down, and you think, in the immediate vicinity of this shelf, probably 25 feet deep. And you like
moody death water.
When you extend the rope out into that, you can't see the end of the rope. It's dark.
Welcome to Moody Jaws. Boom, 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 boom.
So I have two ideas. We can rest, and I can try and learn water breathing for us after a rest. We recently found another potion of flying, I believe. We could scout that way again.
Also, I have my magical flying phoenix creature thing.
Oh yeah, you do. I forgot.
Casting it down.
That is very convenient. That's even better.
Was that that's the figurine of wondrous power?
Yeah.
Yes.
And it was a griffin, right?
Griffin.
Oh yes, it's a griffin. I forget his name.
Was it a griffin or a hippogriff?
Because I've got really bad freaking wisdom in I, so I just throw it on the floor and say the command word. I go, yes, it's a phoenix, and then it becomes a griffin or whatever it is. Bob described it.
Yeah, let me see here.
Griffin, yeah, griffin.
Griffin.
Forms of intelligent griffin obeys and serves its owner.
I mean, it was a random magical item from the table on this in the Temple of Elemental Evil book, so I'd have to literally look through every single one of these to find it again. It wasn't in the room; it was a random roll. So,
yeah,
I believe
the sensible shield.
Yeah, I like the sensible shield. It's weird. We're very curious then.
Yeah, because if there's any secret moody abilities, I don't want everybody to know what they are.
The new evil powers of evil.
With your, you just read the gem book.
I haven't read the book.
I'm only playing, bro. But you're looking up that figurine.
I mean, honestly, if I were playing in this adventure, I would not want to touch it because it would be so why would you want to ruin it? It's like reading the last pages of a book. What's the fucking point?
Right?
Whoop it onto the beach for a bit of a scratch. Come on, birdie. Onto the ground, just on the edge of the beach.
What's your non-elf eyes see?
Might need a bit of a clean. So.
Are you going to do the griffin then?
Yeah, sort of see what it looks like. We've not used it yet, have we? So I just pop it out.
I love figurines of Wondrous Power. They're so cool.
Hmm. Guess while waiting for him, how hard would it be to climb on top of one of these, like the tallest one of these rock things?
Like, they go up as high as 50 feet, so they're not, I wouldn't say it's hard to climb them necessarily, but they're kind of sharp and spiky. I don't know if you've ever been to like one of these tropical island kind of places, and it's like the rocks.
Yeah, I don't like the sound of that.
Yeah,
yeah, I know the beach rocks get like lethal. You don't want to fall on them.
Yeah, they're like sharp and like pitted, and you know, the beach is kind of just like, you know, there's no way, it's not waves, but there's like a kind of a lapping. It's like a soft lapping. All right, let me see if I can figure this thing out. This music is so great. Okay, let's see. All right, let me just read the regular thing. Figuring out Wondrous Power. Toss of living animal normal size. The obey owner. Blah blah blah. Okay, so the statuettes can be used a maximum of 24 hours at a time, 4 times per month.
Okay.
Weird, right? All right.
How long? Could you repeat that, please?
You can use it for a maximum of 24 hours at a time, 4 times per month.
24 hours at a time. 24 hours. Write this down. At a time. Then what's next bit?
And then 4 times per month max.
4 days max, like 4 times max. Got ya.
Okay. Yeah, it's kind of like once. I think they're probably trying to do like an average of once a week.
I'll see where you're getting at. Okay, well, I've used it once now, so I'll do like a quick pre-flight check, and I'm not very good at flying thing because it's wisdom check, any. My wisdom.
You did pretty well last time.
Well, I thought it was a lucky one. But anyway, yeah, I would.
Yeah,
think I'm an egomaniac. I think I'd be good, wouldn't I? Yeah, so I just don't worry about it, of course.
Yeah, so like you toss the figurine down, Roland does, and say the command word, and bursting into existence is this half lion, half eagle creature, large, 9 feet long, tail to beak, and it's. You know, it has this like cawing sound as it appears, and it, you know, like kind of scratches at one of its wings, but it, like, you know, looks up and down at you, kind of bobbing its head at you, clearly at your command. It doesn't seem too happy about your companions, but it's fine. It's not.
That's what you mean.
Out of hand, but
yeah.
But I carry a passenger upon it.
Yeah. Let's see here. Yeah, I think you carry an extra passenger. Let's see here if it says anything about riding them.
Very well. Who wishes to? I think Greyhawk. Maybe you are best suited. With your magic.
I could do. Yeah, I could probably use a wand while from Griffin back. What was the potion of flying? I'll hold on to it just in case I'll get thrown off this damn thing.
Of course.
Smart. Although you wouldn't
Very smart.
Water.
Yeah, and then it'd be in the water. The worst place to be. Okay, try and climb on the back of this thing.
All right, yeah. So you hop onto the back of it, and And I mean, and Roland too, right? I mean,
Yeah.
not gonna
Well, what I do is I put Greyhawk up front, like because he's just like the smallest, like frailest in my opinion. So I lift him up front, and then I sit behind.
you wrap your
Right.
strong arms around him.
No, what I do is, like, because actually I am a learner driver, I have only just passed my test. I have only a 5 in 20 chance of completing a maneuver. So I go quite slowly and go, but I try and fly coolly, but like I'm a learner flyer. And I go, even though I brought the skill, I'm still in it. So like I fly off gently, and I specifically am making much effort to keep control and letting Greyhawk do the looking. But like I'm really, like when they learn a driver, when they first start driving, they're in the car, aren't they? In the car. Their mind is not outside the car. Like, so I'm a bit like press the control and stuff.
Gotcha.
So yeah. So
I got like
descriptively,
the wand of lightning in one hand and ocean in the
yeah.
other.
So descriptively,
Careful
I
with
am
that
like,
wand of lightning in the water.
Oh yeah, that'd be great. That's even better.
I mean, that'd be a great thing when we're all not in the water, but just
Yeah,
saying.
that's fine. Very bad.
Yeah, I mean, I think you should wait to find out until you get into combat. So just wait. All right. Yeah. So, what are you gonna do then? I mean, yeah, you jump, you get on its back, and it's. I mean, you just were flying on the backs of these
Yeah.
Hyraco sphinxes. So it's not like you haven't been mounted on the back of a creature recently, but
Scouting time.
okay.
direction.
West.
West. Where I turn like a lever on the creature's eye.
Mhm.
You poking it, it swerves a bit. And we go left.
I'm thinking of like where we found the gems before, like the earth. It was like the southwest. The fire was the eastish. Then the air was northeast. So northwesterly.
So cool if this like thing would work for me.
I shout back down to the rest of the party. Send a signal if anything happens. Like a noise or a big flash or something. So, and then I'll gently like carry on swooping off and follow the directions the Greyhawk gives.
Yeah. So we got like into the beyond. This way. An
All right,
edge.
so- yeah, so you start flying in that direction, and I you might have noticed that I didn't quite direct you in the exact direction that you're in. I pointed you a little south because as you start heading in that direction to the hold on. So first of all, you start heading in that direction, and like it doesn't take long before it starts getting colder. Like the weather starts getting colder, and you can feel the colder weather as you're flying through the air. You're like, you kind of brace for it as you feeling like the chill in the air. And and you're kind of flying in that direction, and Chris, make me an aerial flying check, and I'm gonna tell you what happens right now. You got a 25% chance, my brother.
Oh boy.
You got that, Chris? You're muted, so I don't know if you're talking or anything, but
Sorry, my stupid phone. What was that, brother? I've got a 25% chance of doing what? Sorry.
Well, so yeah, you need to make an riding aerial riding check.
Okay, mate. D20 coming up. It's I think it's what's the check? Wisdom -2. I'm skilled. So an 11. That ain't passing.
Okay. Yeah. So, so you're flying along, and like the waters are calm below you. You know, you're moving in the direction. You're moving sort of in a westerly direction, sort of northwestern, and there is like everything looks super calm, and then suddenly this water spout fires out of the water, and Roland, does what he can to try to control the griffin to go the direction that he'd like it to, pulling on feathers, squeezing the creature's haunches with his muscular thighs. But he's not able to maneuver out of the way, and the spout hits the griffin. Both of you make saving throw versus paralyzation.
Right. I redrew my character, so I've got my numbers written.
Analyzation.
Nice. 13.
I got 16.
Oh yeah, you definitely got it.
Yeah. Analyzation is 13 save.
I am a lazy player, and I've not redeemed my saves. Level 7 fighter. I probably had them in on the book. Sorry.
Paralyzation is level 7 fighter is 10 base. So I don't have like a ring or anything like that.
Yeah, I've got a cloud cannon, a ring.
All right,
so and a ring one.
The two of you.
Phew, fucking hell, shit my pants then.
It gets the griffin is hit by this water spout and shot up into the air. I mean, like it gets hit and at least like 20 feet into the air. It's like burst up into the air. And I mean, you can feel like skin and and hair, getting sort of like ripped off of you as this thing is
damn
you, and you each
take pressure washed.
Both, yeah, basically.
Fire hosed.
You each take 15 points of damage.
Jesus,
hell,
that's a lot.
I know.
That easily one hit.
A water spout. I mean, shot 70 feet into the air. So, like, it was a huge, powerful water spout, and it just crushed into you. And so it sort of pushes you for a little bit further to the south, because you see now that, there's an area kind of like north of where you have your character there on the map, David, where, you can see, like, as the mists swirl and move, more of these water spouts like shooting up. So now you're kind of like milling about, I would say, like slightly to the south of that where you are right now, just because that area is sort of dangerous. Like it's like entering, you're on the outside of the minefield at this point. Both of you roll perception checks for me and give me -4 penalty.
-4. Okay, so I've got 15. That's 11.
I rolled a 2. I think that's fine.
That's great. Yeah, that's great.
14 fail.
Ooh.
Fail.
Those don't tap.
All All right, so moving to the south, taking evasive action, you're kind of like clenching, you've got your water's dripping off of you everywhere. You've got this sort of like almost like, burns, I would say, like, rat, like skin, like road rash kind of type deals, where you've got like, these pieces of just like, raw red flesh that was exposed and stuff. And the griffin sort of dives to the south, and the griffin, by the way, has 42 hit points, Chris, so give it 15 points of damage as well.
42,
and Gray Ash, you notice like the mist part for a second, and you can see a second land mass, I guess you might say, sort of abutting up where the cave walls come to an end. It was really kind of hard to tell that you were even really in a cave until you got to this edge over here. But you can see now there's like a sort of a landmass, and it's a shelf. It's a fairly massive shelf. I mean, it's a good. Let's see here. Let me look at my map here. It looks like it's about. Here is being a real bitch right now. I mean, it's a shelf that seems to jut out from the side of the cavern, and it's above the water. So like, there's like this kind of cliff area shelf. I mean, it's a good 150 feet wide. I mean, extending out from the edge of the wall, and there's a steep drop, maybe 50 feet below it, down to the water. But again, it's a fairly flat area. And oh no, I'm sorry, it's not 50 feet, it's only 5 feet above the water.
That's that little icon is where we are. Yeah, with the
roll me a percentile, David.
My map just updated.
80.
80. Okay.
All right, now that's...
Yeah, you didn't find the important secret detail.
No, it's 90, not 90. Sorry.
19?
90.
90.
So there's 80 and I rolled a 0 on the D10 as I go backwards. Just plus.
Wait.
Instead of having 10, it has 0, so it confused me.
So you got 90.
Yeah. So I got
Okay.
80 plus 10. Yeah. No details.
Wait, what? 80 plus 10?
So so I rolled 80 on the D on the 10 ones, and I rolled 10 on the other one. So it's 90.
I don't think that's how it works.
No, if you're rolling percentile, then the number that the dice that has two numbers on, if you rolled a 80, that's just you're in the 80s. And if you rolled a 0 on the other one, that's a 0, so you got an 80.
So you can't, the 0 is a 10 though, isn't it? Because you
only if you're
never
rolling
roll 100.
Only if you're rolling it independently.
Yeah, not on percentile rolls.
So you can't roll 100 in percentile then?
You
Because that's how
can't.
you roll 100.
Zero,
can't.
zero, and a
Yeah,
zero.
0 is 100.
Oh.
So, yeah, if you got a
Well.
double 0 on the tens dice and a 0 on the other one, that's like 0, 0. That's 100. I know
That's like
weird,
that's like in massive
I'm so
multiplayer
confused.
online role playing game. Somebody's suddenly discovering you can press a button to auto run. And it's like level 58 or something.
I don't.
So you can see this shelf. It's only 5 feet off the ground, like I said, but there is a shelf there. It's wide, and it's a land, a landmass that you could land on, stand on, actually like,
Mhm.
And I'll open, since you've kind of shown your character has flown a little bit closer to it. You can see that it does extend further to the south too.
I begin summoning the griffin back to my side, and I do like an air mount thing, try to go and climb back on it.
No, you're on it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
It's just ragged us.
It didn't knock you off. You. That's what the save was for, to not get knocked off of it.
Yeah.
Damage is the damage. There doesn't say there's any save for the damage. It's just that the save is to not get knocked off of its back.
Well, I swerve back around then, having just avoided a typhoon fucking water spout minefield, and fly convincingly back towards the party to report what we have found. As I swoop in low on the beach and do like a bit of a skid language.
Yeah, I mean, so they were probably gone for, I don't know, we'll say 15, 20 minutes. And during that time, the rest of you, well, first of all, did the rest of you want to do anything that you'd like to mention before I say that just 15, 20 minutes passed?
Not me. I'm just keeping an eye out. I mean, I'm just waiting to hear back from the report. They got the mobility.
Yeah, same.
And I'll sink like a rock if it's too deep, so I'm waiting to hear.
Okay. All right, yeah, so nothing happens. Nothing happens while you're waiting. So you're just kind of chilling, relaxing on the beach, We'll say Ashwin, is whipping up some pina coladas. He's playing. You guys are throwing sticks to the dog. It's a whole beach day. Somebody found a frisbee.
Love that for us.
JB's.
Yeah, you see me hopping off this thing, looking fucked up. My skin blasted off. It's like getting the ointment out of the bag. It's like, ugh. I knew this place wouldn't be safe.
My bird, that bird's done quite a lot of flying today. It's tired now. I say, looking disappointed, and I'll shrink it and put it away.
Okay.
Is it?
Yes, I say, really angrily. It looks cleaner though, I must say. But no, it's very tired. You use just the excuse that somebody might make to a child, expecting them to fall for it.
I'm looking at you dubiously. I was like,
yeah, go ahead and make a spellcraft check there. For Black Smoke.
Oh, because I rolled an 18 for that. I'm the worst wizard.
What I found.
It's true.
Yeah, so
18 is -2, yeah. I don't pass somehow.
You're dubious, but you don't recall the exact function of the figurines and whether they get tired or not. But you sort of feel like that doesn't sound right, but you can confirm it. You don't have like any definitive evidence in your memory.
Oh, we have a thing. Did we have a thing? I feel like we had a thing. Didn't we have a potion that would like purify a fuck ton of water?
Oh yeah.
How about, as you were saying, you had a spell? Could we not all be imbued with this spell and make some kind of? Could we not walk in the water somehow?
Yeah, I'd need to memorize the spell though.
Let's
we'd have to make
then.
camp.
Well, I will hunt. There must be lobsters here the size of canoes we could eat.
What was that? the ointment is 1d4 plus 8. When like burns when the skin's even blasted off.
We could take like a DM rest, surely, and like just do an 8-hour wrap and get like best shade with all our skills and abilities and equipment and whatnot. Do a fast rest and learn that, and then we can all trudge into the water. Sinking like a stone could be an advantage in this case.
It's possible.
Trying to remember what that potion was. So you're saying this water is like salty.
Brackish. So
Brackish.
like it has got some salt areas, but also some fresh water.
That was so long ago. It's like sweet water or something.
Yeah, that's it.
I don't even know how I remember that shit.
Honestly. Pretty good.
Ocean of sweet water. Changes up to 100,000 cubic feet of polluted salt or alkaline water into fresh water. 100,000 cubic feet. That's a lot. How much?
100,000 cubic feet.
What's that in meters? Like, what's that normal? 2,831 cubic meters. What?
That's pretty big.
2,831 cubic meters. Oh my god.
We could have our own little pool area. Sorry. Magic items are mad, aren't they?
How big is this? That'd be this entire. When are we ever going to use this again? You guys want to make this water not salty? It'd be funny.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, sure.
When else are we going to use this
Worst
potion?
case scenario, we kill a bunch of sharks that were going to eat us.
Yeah, I pour the water, the potion of sweet water into the ocean.
I mean, out of character, I would maybe save it until maybe we wanted to kill a specific kind of creature here, maybe.
Well, it'll be in this water. The map is smaller than 2,000 square feet.
You don't know that though. There could be hidden caverns. There could be. You're just guessing.
Well,
I would save it to kill a specific foe if it were me, and I were definitely. But it's up to you.
I don't think I'd be thinking about that. That seems a bit metagaming.
2,000 cubic meters.
Yeah, it's not even square meters, it's cubic meters. So it's 2,000 wide and 2,000 deep. Which is a lot. 2 kilometers in every direction.
So yeah, I guess that's right. It would be 2 kilometers by 1 meter, but you're like right, it'd be like, is that right?
2 kilometers wide, 2 kilometers high, 2 kilometers deep.
Is it that?
Right?
I don't think it's like.
Am I wrong?
I think it's like, imagine a 1 by 1 meter cube, and imagine 2,000 of those.
Oh yeah, it's 2,000. So if it was,
it is a lot, but it's not that a lot. So like, 2,001 by 1 by 1 cubes.
Yeah, so 100 by 100 by 100 would be 1,000, right?
100 by 100 by 100 would be 1,000,000, wouldn't that?
Oh, would it?
100, because it'd be 100.
100 times 100 times 100.
100 times 100 is 10,000.
I'm disappointed now. 100 times 100 is 10,000 times 100. It's a million. Wow, that's a lot worse than I thought it was. Maybe I want to purify the ocean.
Nevertheless, though, you know, after Gray Ash works through the calculations, there is some merit to the possibility of that more in a more centralized focus kind of way. You know, like
the inside area. Or like a pool.
Or like what I'm just saying, like, you know, Roland mentioned or Chris mentioned it, like the idea of using it against a specific enemy in a specific area. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I look out to the ocean wistfully as like, wish we had more of these potions. It would be funny to purify the node of water. I'm trying to think in my head, like, what would that mean for the world? Would it be good?
So you're thinking about that.
Yeah. Let's leave those questions to the philosophers.
What's our plan then? We're gonna rest and memorize water breathing. Oh yeah, we failed to mention out there the water spouts you see. They're very abrupt and extremely painful.
Aye, it would run through my fat on my arm. Aye, look at this, I say. Right, pointed at the fucking fire hose bruises.
Yeah.
On my arms. I've got to sit down a bit. I'm presuming, I say to the absent player character, you'll stay guard here with your dog and the stuff while we have a good look about.
Yeah, bro. I'll just keep throwing this frisbee, bro. And he just like throws the frisbee.
Who's this guy? This a guy?
This is Luke's character. I'm just pretending that he's like throwing sticks to his dog, and like he's like, he caught a few like fish, and he's like, you know, cooking some fish on the
just
barbecue,
vibing,
like on the beach, you know,
vibing out.
Got a little fire going there, you know. He's trying to like hit on some girl.
Oh, do you mean the cube, Roland? Is you thinking of using this the purify the cube in the other node? Something like that? I didn't think of that when I saw it. I don't know if they're water. But I think this might work in acid, which I think they are. Is there space here to set up camp?
Yeah.
I set up my small tent.
Camp.
Okay. I guess we rest for like the first time. And when's the last time? Well, we did rest in the other place because of the giants.
Yeah, this is the first time in feels like a very long time though.
I decamp a couple of the beverages from the hall within the bag of holding. A few comedy items maybe pop out first before I get to like a drink.
Yeah, Ashram grabs, you know, like he grabs the hacky sacks that you threw onto the ground.
Oh, yeah, do what you got to do.
Where the fuck is Luke? Like seriously.
AFK.
Hacky sack, obviously.
He fell asleep. I'm sure of it. He fell asleep. He's gonna be so mad. All right, yeah. So you set up your tent, and what kind of precautions are you taking?
I'll take.
Yeah, I'll take some watch.
Yeah, I was gonna say we should definitely not all sleep at the same time.
I've got endurance, So I kind of like, I sit awake grimly.
I'll take first watch.
Very well.
Hmm.
I've restlessly sleep, Bob, for a couple of hours. Then awaken, take a watch, depending if something happens.
All right.
I'll do last watch, I guess. Sorry.
So no, so
Casters
what's
don't
your
normally
sort of
watch.
total time you're trying to take for a rest? What time? How much time do you need to take?
I don't know what the rules
Well,
is, like 8 hours.
If both the casters need 8 hours uninterrupted sleep, and there's like 4 or 5 of us, we could do 3 hours each watch, and put the like dwarf just first watch, then sleeps, and then Grey Ash doesn't do any watch or wakes last. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
We could do 3, 6, 9, 12. We could rest for 15 hours or 12 hours or something amongst that.
Yeah, we definitely need to do that.
Okay.
Tuctron, maybe you could ask those who still hear your prayers for some respite in this forsaken demon.
Especially
No.
since, from the look of it, it looks like this might be one of only maybe a few ledges that are not just freestanding in the water. We'd like to have something to our backs to help defend us.
Before sleep, I do want to cast Detect Magic, see if this water is magical anyway.
Just salty.
Yes. So you detect magic, and you get some alteration magic off of it, and there's definitely something strange about the water.
This might not go so well. The water seems to be magical, but what else can we do? The rest will be good anyway. Used up a lot of magic fighting those cloud things.
Okay. So yeah, you set up camp, and
And the music kicks in.
yeah, you set up camp, and then you have a you set up camp, and the Ashwin passes around sticks with marshmallows on them you can make s'mores, and and then you get this opportunity to sort of rest, and things are going fairly well. You're not really having too many problems in terms of anything, and there's 5 of you. Who's on the 4th watch?
Not me.
I think I said second, but I'm not really sure if we figured all that out.
Well, I was first, and if you were second, and Roland was last.
Oh, there's only 4 of you, so
Right.
3 of you. So I got. Hold on. Let me read that.
Oh, I thought I took second watch because I said I'd go to sleep and then wake up.
Luke was
Oh, I
fourth.
got
Damn it, Luke.
I don't mind randomizing, other than I don't care. Really honest, like I'm happy to take that watch if you want to be me responsible rolling the death dice to wake up.
Yeah, I was
I'm
going to be
cool.
last.
All right. I think that would have made me 4th.
We said every 3 hours, didn't we?
With Luke, but Luke has taken the whole night to sleep.
At least one of the representative players should take responsibility for the watch.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, Luke is not. His character isn't Nothing is really happening with him.
So it's
He's
either me
he's
or
walking the dog.
So it's either me or you then, Lambykins. Flip a dice. Come on. Do a
All right.
fucking do a death
Call
dice
it.
for us.
Odds or evens.
I'll take evens.
All right. Roll the 2. So that's
me
you.
then. Yeah, so it's me. Fate has made it so.
All right, so Roland is looking out over the palm seeds around you, the blue waters. Maybe he catches a glimpse, especially in the pools in the center area, some sort of tropical looking fish and in the distance you might see even like the occasional like shark's fin, things of some sort of danger. And is Roland wearing his armor right now?
I suppose he is, yeah. Within the confines of the other side of that rock where he was. In the little imaginary camp we've imagined between us. In any way that it is. I suppose he would be in his armor on watch. Yeah.
Okay.
He's probably sitting on a rock with his sword in front of him.
All right, roll a surprise check for me, but like you just have to, I'm going to give you a bonus. So like unless you roll a 1 on your D10, you're fine. But
D10 rolling. It's a 10.
Okay. So lumbering out onto the beach, Roland's like hears this sort of splashing and a roar, sort of a gurgling roar as these barnacle-covered, warty, massive, like large, massive, like 9 feet tall or 8 feet tall, muscular beasts, humanoid in shape, but their heads have large gills on the sides of their heads, and they have these huge like sort of horns coming down, mouth filled with razor sharp teeth. There's 2 of them, and they come lumbering out of the water, moving fairly quickly, but they're just as quickly as they can, but they're also just these big monsters, so like they're slower than your companions, but they're coming lumbering out, and in a way like it's reminiscent to Roland. Like right off the bat, he's heard of these legendary creatures called umber hulks, these muscular masses of destruction and mayhem. And it sort of was reminiscent of that, but instead of being a land creature, it looks like a water creature filled, again, covered with barnacles and warts and things like that, pustules. And these 2 come lumbering out of the water. So let's go ahead and do an declaration for Roland.
Okay. So am I right in thinking all the characters are rested now then, if they awaken? Like it won't disrupt their
I'd say
memory.
so. Yeah,
Okay. I shout a rousing cry.
Because technically speaking, I rolled the 4th, but because I was counting the normal character number, so it would be the very end of the last watch.
Okay, I shout, "Dwarves, we're under attack," and like stand ready to guard or attack the nearest one that's coming up.
Okay, so everybody has to make a Constitution check.
Ooh. Constitution.
15.
Well, no, Roland doesn't need to make it because Roland's. This is for them.
14.
Just
made it.
Oh, don't roll over or under. I rolled a 6.
I rolled a 9. Under.
You want to roll under.
Okay, yeah, I made that. Con is what I have.
All right, these 2 lumbering beasts come out, and everybody's going to wake up. Now, you will have a round where you won't be able to do anything this round, but next round you'll be able to act. So, Roland, what's Roland going to, other than just yelling? I mean, that's just a free action, basically. What's Roland going to do?
The
beasts look hungry, and Gray Ash's one of them is moving over towards Gray Ash's tent as if to rip it open like the candy wrapper on its favorite fleshy sweet.
Yeah.
Another one is like moving towards Roland.
I'll charge towards the one attacking Gaiash and just attack it two-handed. Because as I lift my weapon, like out the sand, and charge for a bonus attack.
I roll initiative.
Okay, D10. It's a 7.
All right, so 8, 9, 10, 11.
Hey, 10.
Good. Good for you. You go first.
Okay, first attack. 12. Oh, that's your armor class. Fucking. That's a 19.
Yeah, you got it. There, you got it. I mean, their thick flesh and rubbery skin is difficult to penetrate, but not for Roland, who is a master swordsman.
Is he large?
Yeah.
Oh. 2d8 plus 8.
Oof.
Fuck off. Okay. Oh, 5 plus 8. There you go. 13. Whatever. Chop. 13.
13 damage. Okay. It gives this sort of bubbling, fierce gas scream, you might say, but it keeps on lunging forward. And on 14, the two of them, well, one of them, the one that you cut sort of shrugs you off and then goes to rip open the tent. And
Why me?
Well, just because it's something weird. But the one on you, let me do that first. So let's do a claw bite, huh? Classic. All right, so
I'm armor class -2, I think, so I'm not using my shield.
Yeah, you managed to not get hit. Well, no, hold on a second. That's okay, -2 on one of the claws, -2. So you managed to dodge out of the way the two of the claws, but the third one of the claws in the bite, but the second claw, while dodging out of the way, manages to hit Roland for 11 points of damage.
Yeah.
And it stings viciously as the salty water that's dripping off its skin gets into the wounds.
Oh yeah.
The other one rips open the tent, and I guess Greyash is probably like laying there, right?
Yeah, the person's like getting up because of the call and be like, oh no. Can a wizard get some rest around here?
Nope.
I was dead the other day.
What's your AC right now?
I don't think I have anything I had to take off. It's just like magical stuff. So it's AC 2.
Okay, that's good for you then. That's 13 damage. One of the claws, it rips
Nice.
the tent open with one of the claws, throws it to the side, and it kind of it rips, it grabs a hold of Greyash and sort of picks him up and tries to take a bite out of him. But Greyash manages to wriggle free, but as he does, the claw sort of slashes along the side deeply into his ribs. We get 13 damage. And
Nice. Sometimes.
that is the end of the... Wait, does Roland get another attack this round? Oh, it's just 7,
Yes, he does. Sorry, my mute was muted again. I think I get a second attack at the end of the round. Yeah. Can I have it? Hello?
Yeah. What?
Okay.
Do it.
It's a 9 plus 7. That's 16. That's armor class plus a Mathako. Mathako is 16. Yes, I thought so. Armor class minus 2.
You got him. Swinging the sword back over his head, Roland brings it down into the beast's thick hide.
8 plus 4 plus 8, so that's 8, 16, 20.
Jesus, dude. Hacks off some fishy flesh. Goes flying into the waters nearby. And when it does, you're disturbed to see that it riles up a number of eels. From where the creatures came out of the water, you can see that there are like a bunch of eels gathered.
Oh, fuck that.
Water. And there seems to be like sort of an electrical current that's skittering around amongst them in that area of the beach. Paradise.
Fuck that.
So that's the end of the round. Everybody's awake now.
I would hope so.
And I'm not going to make anybody take a round with stand up. You can also stand up. So let's do declarations. Why don't we start with Snickers bar? I mean Grey Ash.
How many of these guys do I see?
There's 2, but there's like tons of eels
In the water.
They can go on land though, so like they're sort of.
Oh, actually, the one hit you struck at me, it would miss, right? Did you take into account the rope?
Oh gosh,
displacement.
Didn't. Yeah, so we missed. That's right.
How much was that? 13.
Nice. Good job.
Was it 13?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. Thank God.
It's still hungry.
Do I feel I can get these 2 guys in like a glitter dust cube without blinding my whole party? Is the thing.
You definitely could do it without blinding your whole party if your spell gets off before they act. Because like right now you're fine.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I'll go for it. The large creatures generally a bit slow, so maybe I can get the spell off. My plan to cast a spell.
Okay.
Rudely awakened.
What's Roland gonna do?
Well,
actually, can I? Yeah, I do have that.
Finish off for certain the one that remains. Concentrate my attack on it. As I try and run it through.
All right, and let's go back to David. What did you want to switch something up?
No, that's fine. I was just making sure that I had it. I do have it today, because I had it memorized from before.
What about Tucktrin?
So obviously I've got to wake up, right? So I made my check. I gotta jump up, grab my axe, grab my shield, look around, and what do I see immediately near my character?
Well, I mean, I assume that you're probably sleeping fairly close to Grey Ash. So there are 2 of these creatures. One of them like ripped open Grey Ash's tent, ruining it. Sorry, Grey Ash.
No.
And, it was a good tent. If only you had a weaver to fix it. Someone like Jer, maybe.
Not worth it.
So there's the one ripped open the tent, went after Grey Ash, and Roland has concentrated his attacks on that creature. It has a couple of horrendous gashes. I mean, just vicious gashes. It's like guts are kind of spilling out on the ground.
We just put him back together too.
There's another one that's like maybe a few paces back from that one that's sort of chasing after Roland. Roland sort of seemed to have gotten up to try to protect Grey Ash. Didn't quite wasn't quite able to do it. But it's there. So you see there too. I mean, you're essentially within a few feet of being able to be in melee, or you can also be out of it. Maybe you're within 10 feet of these things, 15 feet maybe.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna just go right at the one nearest me, not the one chasing Roland, the one slashing people open.
Okay. And what about JB?
Same. I see Roland outside, and I know he can handle himself. I see our gray ash, who we just put back together, is about to get taken apart. If I have enough room to draw my bow, I'm going to draw my bow. Otherwise, we're going to pull out the daggers and go to town.
Yeah, you definitely have enough room to draw out the bow. There's nobody trying to specifically engage with you. The only problem is of course, you're going to be dealing with your companions in melee with these things, but
That's a risk I'm willing to take.
Yeah, I know, it always is. All right, so Pete, why don't you roll initiative?
Okay. Little money. That is a 1.
All right.
Wow.
I guess I'm not rolling initiative anymore today.
Nope. I got to go back to Dom next time.
4 for me.
Oh, let's see.
All right, so 2.
That's good for me.
8 minus
3.
6. All right,
3
so
is
6.
spell.
All right.
Make sure no wild magic. 8. That's fine. So what is it? Yeah, a cube of glitter appears, much as you've seen many times, encompassing the 2 giant creatures who must save versus spell or be blinded. For 3 rounds. Plus 1 cost plus 6, 9 rounds.
So they're both covered in this
Yeah.
in the golden, glittery dust, magically created dust that Grey Ash has often brought forth. One seems unaffected by it, doesn't seem to care at all. The one that's gravely wounded. The other one, however, starts swinging its arms around wildly and roaring, seeming to look in all different directions. It's the fish-like orbs of its eyes coated in this glittering substance, blinding it. All right, that was at 2. 3. 4 is Roland, right?
God, that most injured one. Like, fucking run it through. Hopefully.
Do it. Do it. Do it.
A 9 again.
You did it.
Damage. 5 plus 4 plus 8. 17.
Oh, Jesus. It's pretty good to 3-hit a guy like this. Yeah, so Roland runs up and with his 2-handed sword lops the head off of the creature. The head falls to the sand. The body plops down into the sand, and its arms, when it lands in the sand, it kind of rolls a little bit. One of the arms plops into the water, and the eels just start feasting on the arm. It's like, and they kind of like pulling the creature's body in the water, munching, eating it, like, and just
feeding time, feeding time.
That was at 4, 5, 6.
I go on 6.
Baby.
All right. Fire 1.
All right. So
what is my? Yeah, I was gonna say, what's my penalty on this one again?
It's 2, but doesn't glitter dust give a bonus to hit?
They have -4 to AC due to being blind.
Okay, yeah. So you get a -2 to hit, but their AC is way worse. So
cool.
-2 because they're large. Normally it'd be -4, but
that is a 15. So that would normally hit an AC of 1. So that would be AC.
Yeah, you got it.
Okay, cool. Save me if I have to do the math on that one. And we do 6 points of damage.
Okay. All right, so Minaro manages to plunge its way through the thick flesh of the sea-bound Umber Hulk-like creature. It's thrashing wildly, but obviously experiences the pain of the arrow. 7, 8.
It's a 7.
Tuctrin, do it.
So I'm going to take a couple swings.
Do it.
Ooh, that one might not have hit. Let's see. I don't have the spell. So 8, 4, that's 12. And my Vaco is AC 2.
Yeah, that's good enough. And also, it's glitter dusted, so it's really negative.
Oh, okay. Awesome.
Or
and
6 for them.
That's 8 plus 7. 15 damage.
Okay.
And then
Meets fireball, just got axe.
well, yeah, the next one I rolled a 16 on the die, so I'm definitely hitting on that one.
Yeah.
And then that is 4 plus, so that's 11 damage. So two chops.
Hacking pieces off of the thing, which is confused and upset.
Just start trying to force it back a little bit, being very aggressive.
Its arms around, yeah, and try to force it back, and it just takes its two, being the most recent one to attack it. It tries to just bring about all of its forces upon Tuctrin, the grunting dwarf in front of him. What's Tuctrin's AC right now?
0.
What is its attack penalty for blind? Is minus
Minus 4.
-4.
-4, yeah.
Yeah, but maybe it just didn't. It's because it's blind, or maybe it's because Tuctrin is short, but its claws and bite don't reach Tuctrin's wide but also low, dome.
Low Rider starts playing in the background.
Roland, go ahead and do your end of the round attack.
Thank you for the assist.
Who's left to attack?
Just one. Just the one.
One giant. And a bunch of eels if you feel like dying.
Skirt along the edge of the water so the eels can't get me and slash at one. Ugh, a 2. Hang on, 2 plus 7, 9. 9 from 14, 6.
Exactly what you needed is AC 6.
Oh.
It's -4 to its AC and it has AC 2, so it's AC 6 right now. Because of the glitter dust.
1 and a 2 plus 8, 11.
I love that glitter dust.
2.
Yeah, it's nice.
How much?
11.
Still alive. All right. Yeah, so it's looking really in terrible shape. And I mean, it's although it would be hard to quantify fear in the face of a creature such as this, its eyes are wide and it does seem to be almost afraid, like a prey that becomes. I mean, a prey that becomes a predator that becomes prey, and it seems as though it's getting ready to make a dash for the water. What would you all like to do? We'll start with we'll start back again with Roland since he's like right there. He was the last one to go. What you gonna do?
Yeah, continue my attack. Press it again. Chop.
Tuctrin doing something similar.
Yes.
JB as well.
JB is actually, are the eels still there, or did they all go away when they started the feast?
I mean, they're all like right around there. They're not on the land, obviously,
But they're completely oblivious to us. They're just eating.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, I'm going to attack this thing again as well.
And then what about Gray Ash?
Uh,
Danger.
what is Greyhawk gonna do? Don't think I'm gonna do anything much. I trust the party to finish it off. Like I can't really sling stone a eel in water, so I'll observe.
Okay.
See what the eels do after the creatures are gone, if they leave us be.
Go ahead and roll initiative.
Okay. All right,
I'll roll
guys.
initiative. I got.
Hey, that's a 2.
There you
That's
go.
a dose.
All
Hit you
right.
with the-
So
hit you with the
3,
dose.
All right, I go on 7.
4, 5, 6.
5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. If you rolled a 2, plus 3, 5. Hack.
Did you roll a 2?
What did you roll?
I mean, no, you rolled a hit. If you roll a 2, you hit him, right?
No, I haven't rolled yet. Hang on.
Yeah, no, I'm saying.
A 2.
Are you serious?
Yeah, a 2 plus 7. What's that? 9. From my Thaco. Thaco 14. I'm plus 5.
Yeah, the creature turns to run, and Roland severs his spine
Fair crack.
with his bastard sword, and the creature goes
Very nice.
popping to the ground,
Awesome.
blood gushing out into the water nearby as well, causing the eels to once more go in a frenzy. I mean, there's a couple dozen eels for sure. So
Yeah, I'm looking at these things like, like don't go into the water.
Yeah,
I hope you
like,
have the sense of that.
boot the remaining carcass into the fucking water for the eels, like from away, like.
yeah, with the Umberhulk like creatures. Is anybody like particularly? I mean, let's have Roland make an intel check.
Okay. Okay, so my int is 9. A 1?
Oh, nice. Yeah, so Roland, like, now that the battle's over, recalls tales of these creatures, like, coming out of the rivers and stuff like that. These waterborne Umberhulk-like creatures called Vadyonoi. Fearsome, not quite as fearsome as Umberhulks, but nevertheless, they preyed on the river pirates and rivermen, that have come up and down the river near Null. You've heard stories like in the taverns and things like that.
Yeah, I regale the party with the story of such creatures. As I like bind up my arm.
That's 16 hit dice for everybody that
Fucking getting.
You said 16?
Yep. And once the Vadyonoi are killed and are mostly eaten up by the eels disperse. They don't seem like they're drawn to you necessarily. They disperse, and I mean, you rolled a 1, Chris, so I'm going to say Roland knows that these creatures are often able to sort of summon and control eels. Where there are these creatures, there are often eels. But now they are dead.
All right.
Ashwin picks up the frisbee. So, anybody want to play a game? Sorry.
They are well fed now, I think, my friends.
The electric eels do not bode well for the water breathing plan. Fighting such creatures in the water would be foolish. Well, it's like if we fly, we get hit by the spouts of water. If we go in the water, we get attacked by eels. What do we do?
At least in the water we'll be together, and your spell should protect us from the drowning.
Hmm.
And if only JB could walk on water.
I sit down in the ruins of my tent and start.
Isn't his
reading
ego
books.
big enough?
I know. I was trying to come up with something to say there, Dom. I'm like,
I got you.
In case of
I was
emergency, my ego can be used as a flotation device.
He's gonna be like, JB's only one letter away from JC.
That's true.
How many?
And
What does
B
JC stand
and-
for?
Jesus
So,
Beist.
okay,
More like Judas Brutus.
six.
JB, one letter better.
7. I guess I'll memorize 2 water breathings. Just in case.
Maybe
Need to
purify the
Maybe
Well,
in
that's
for the
a-
whole
purify
party.
the water. That's what
Don't
it's
we
doing
want the
since we
whole-
know there's eels in here.
Don't we want the whole party to be
Hmm.
able to fucking water breathe, dude? Just thinking.
Yeah, you can split it. It says water breathing spell is able to breathe water freely. The caster can touch more than one creature with a single casting. The duration is divided by the number of creatures touched.
Shit.
And for me, it's 7 hours plus 1d4 hours per casting. So the first cast will last us all at least an hour.
At least 2 hours.
Wicked.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Because
And the second one is just back up.
8 hours.
And yeah, it's a 3rd level spell, Roland. I can't memorize many of these. They're complicated. 3rd level spell.
Understood. I nod respectfully.
Actually, I like pull out the book and show like the 3 pages that's devoted to like just the water breathing spell. It's like actually, it's like my thing does say how many pages it takes up. It's like 8, 9, 10. It's like 5 pages for water breathing apparently. Like
Damn.
That's neat.
it's like
I forget about those little details, but I like them.
yeah. Water breathing, water breathing. I guess levitate.
Did you have to learn the spell, or did you already learn it?
I've already learned it. So I'm just memorizing it. I got it ages ago because I also taught the other wizard that wanted the water breathing stuff.
Oh yeah, I forgot about it.
Well, but I don't think I knew that ever, that you could divide it amongst different
Pretty
people.
cool though.
Yeah, I don't think so. I never knew that either because I've only ever had like water breathing magic items. I don't think I've ever had anybody use the spell.
Yeah, yeah.
Hmm.
Love this
Some
music.
good spell. Detect magic.
Rob, you should have a drink of you should be drinking something out of a coconut.
Yeah, I know, right? I got you, bro. Here you go. Ashwin hands you a coconut. Little signature umbrella over the top.
Oh,
The
I
harmless
was
level?
talking to the only deity that I know exists.
I couldn't really sleep last night, dude, so I built this tiki bar.
Hmm.
All right, DM said it. We're taking a tiki bar apart to build a boat.
Sleep.
So back to paradise.
Filled with evil fishmen.
Yeah. So after some time, assuming we don't get attacked again, I memorize the spells for the day
All right.
and say, "Is like, do we want to? Which direction do we want to head in?" Then
Gray Ash is wounded too.
the
We should definitely heal
well-
Grey Ash.
I'm wounded a little bit.
Yeah, can I heal him before we finish our rest?
Yeah, can we like? Well, no, it's because after the rest. So
Ah.
yeah,
I'll heal him anyway.
everybody had finished their sleep basically. I mean, it was the very end of Roland's watch, so everybody had gotten a full night of sleep.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. I will heal him now, though.
Yeah, I'm only down like not much.
Yeah, I was hoping maybe you could like learn that lesson. You know.
So that's 7. That's 6
Huh?
for 2 cure lights.
13.
I'm at about 2/3 with a nasty gash on my arm and a nasty
Just
bruises all over.
How are you looking now, Grey Ash?
I only did the first one. I was only down like 9 hit points. So
Oh, okay. So, all right. So 7, and then I guess 6 to Roland,
Ah, thank you.
and then another 6, Roland.
Okay,
So that's 3 cure lights.
looking good.
Okay.
Actually, sort of got here just as a place to go to get out of the water. Is there anything we're missing on this little ledge, or is it just sort of like what we see is what we get?
What on the distant edge or the one?
Yeah, the one where we
Hmm.
spent, the one where we just spent the night.
No, not
maybe
really.
dig down a bit. Is
Okay.
there like anything under the sand? It's just more sand. It's not like
It's
stone
like
under it.
essentially like a raised sandbar.
Okay,
Hmm.
they're on a beach essentially.
Yeah. Mhm.
Cool. I smell roast pig in the air.
The water jets seem to be to the north.
Maybe in a way,
They could be anywhere.
but if that's
Yeah,
like
if we're on the surface of the seabed, hopefully we can see where they're coming from and not step over them.
Yes.
Hopefully.
would be like flying under them, but flying over them. If that makes sense.
Let's give
So,
this a shot.
I
If
scratch my
they're-
head.
if we get, if we get swarmed by eels, I don't know, die honorably. Rob rolls how many eels? D100 eels.
I just keep rolling like random encounter checks.
Yeah. So, all right. Well, let's start moving.
Okay.
Should we tie each other together with the rope so we do not become separated? With my
Might
ring,
not be the worst idea. We have to watch out for
Yes.
tides and.
and with my ring of free action, I will move, I hope, swiftly in the water, or at least not be restricted to swing my weapon.
Which way do we want to go?
North, I think. That's where the most water activity is, which might be related to the water gem.
So I must take the back then to be
It's about as
anchor.
good as anything as we got.
Yeah.
So, how deep does this water look? Can we tell?
Well, you can only really see 15 to 20 feet into the water. It's fairly clear water, but it's it gets dark after about 15 to 20 feet.
Right.
And so, but you have tested with Roland's rope of climbing, and the area that's like immediately around you goes 25 feet, but it looks like it probably goes deeper.
Mhm.
All right. We're gonna have to try to get from land to land if we can.
Aye, that's a good plan.
Definitely.
To not get caught in open water if we can avoid it.
Yeah.
We can find any land to the north.
Well,
And there's one to the.
we know there's land to the west, but around the
Yeah.
edge we see some rocks. I guess those formations are rock formations, like rocky outcroppings. Rob.
Hmm.
Yeah, and like the ones that are in the center of the landmass, the sort of the beachy, for lack of a better word, sort of the circle of beach. Those are, they're range from like 3 to maybe 5-10 feet at most. And then they strange, this sort of like pitted, sharp ass rocks. The ones that are further along, particularly the ones that like Roland and Greyash saw when they went flying. Like for example, there's this one really large piece that's basically directly to the west of where you are. that one extends a good 50 feet in the air.
Damn.
And it's like massive and pitted. But it's sharp. It's not comfortable. Like, it's not a good place to relax. Like, you couldn't camp on it, but it would get you out of the water. Like, I mean, like you could climb on it, cling to it.
Refuge, basically.
Yeah, you're like climbing like a fairly sheer mountain, and like you might find like a ledge or something where you can sort of stop and take a breather, but it's not a place where you're going to take like a true rest. And I think that would be a good way to sort of describe these
Gotcha. Yeah.
The one directly to the west, though, is an actual flat shelf. That would, and it's about 5 feet above the water's surface level, so you'd have to kind of find a way to get up there, but you have various means and devices to do that. But that's one where you could actually set up, like
like a base camp kind of thing.
A torn tent. Greyash's torn tent. Or like use, as more of like a base or whatever. But
I feel like with the lack of any real idea of what's here, while we sort of map the area, we should really be going from landmass to landmass where we can all get out and take a breather. None of these rocks, we can help it.
I agree.
Yeah.
Tuctron, as the heaviest, should lead. Then go.
What you can do is you could cast water breathing on Tuctron and have him just walk along the bottom while he drags us all with the rope.
Probably going to be what's going to have to happen, because I can swim to a point.
Which would be 5 feet.
I will be free at the back
with
the remainder of the long rope. I'll be able to swim up quickly. We need to move at the slowest and at the quickest at the back.
Yeah.
So
unfortunately, my hiding and scouting skills are probably wasted in this environment.
I think we're to the point where water breathing is going to be useful.
Yeah.
I'm listening to Scout.
So how many people am I splitting this between? Is it just Tuctron I'm casting on, or just all of us for now? Because
well, you could split it. You said you get 7 hours plus 1 hour per level, right?
No, it's like God damn it.
It's 7 hours. It's 1 hour per level plus a D4.
Plus, yeah, which I've rolled 2 on. It's 9 hours split over many ways.
So there's 4 of us effectively.
2 hours and 15 minutes per.
Yeah, so 2 hours, 15 minutes per. I think that's fine. I mean, hopefully we're not going to take that long.
Another second one.
Right.
So we're wasting time.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and then we're gonna go.
Okay, so where are you gonna go?
We're going north. Was that the consensus?
That was my idea. I don't know. No one seems to have disagreed.
That was a consensus at all, actually.
The
JB was suggested going from a landmass that you're aware of to land.
Yeah. We could go here, but it doesn't really get us anywhere unless you want to search it.
Well, we need to search everywhere, don't we, for the thing? Tapping.
I feel like that'll be in the water, though. Just a suspicion.
Yes, but we will be underwater as we head there and around it. Who knows what lies beneath the waves, the water? Because we're going to be completely submerged. Fucking Tuctron's like a fucking rock.
We can head there first if you want to search the island, and then head north from there.
That's all I'm suggesting. I'm at the back, so just lead as you must.
Okay.
Plus, we'll be closer to land if we do get swarmed by eels. Though I don't think we can outrun them.
Check out what we've already seen, and then scout the perimeter and see what we can find.
Yeah. We dredge out, start walking into the ocean.
Hold on.
I'll attach to my belt another potion. Hopefully, yeah.
Right. It should be correctly you should be able to use the distance calculator now correctly. I think I switched it.
Oh Jesus, that's a
50,
everything's 10 times further away than before.
50 feet a square. Yeah. So I had it
Jesus.
for 5 foot square. I must have missed.
Boy.
I mean,
1,000
1,000
feet
is what, like 300 meters? So it's not like outrageous.
Okay,
You know,
let's get going.
soccer fields for the British people, 3 football fields for the Americans. Also, 3 football fields for the British. We just say 3 football fields.
Yeah,
And you just interpret it based on your culture.
Totally understand.
That's pretty
We use all the things apart from Fahrenheit. We use meters, feet, liters,
Yeah.
gallons. We
British,
just use everything.
British don't give a fuck. All right, so you start to descend into the water, and as you do, it's a sandy bottom. So like, you're kind of trudging through the sand and, sort of wet sand, and it's a slow descent, but it's a descent the whole way. And
I
a depth
feel the
of,
water.
yeah,
Doing
the depth
anything
of
weird.
25 feet, quickly extends and deepens as you move along the bottom of the water. Roland, you're not having really any trouble. Ooh, that's what I like to see.
Uh-oh.
Roland, you're about to have trouble.
The Kraken.
You're not having any trouble until that shark bit you.
Roland is actually pretty good at roll yeah. Oh yeah, Dom. Roll me percentile.
Okay. All right. Yeah, let's do this. That is a 17.
Like good or bad?
I don't know if it's good or bad. It's, if it was in the middle, you'd be like,
Krakens.
okay, but it's a 17.
Sure, that's bad.
You have a 20%
Yeah.
chance of it
I
being
remember you had
5
it-
demons. 5 water demons spawn on you. 20% chance.
Nah. This is definitely safe.
17 water dragons appear.
This is probably like the most dangerous thing we've done. Like water in D&D
Yeah.
is just cursed.
Oh, it's the worst.
Like, it's
Yeah,
It's
so
either really
Roland is
good
having little
or really
trouble
bad.
moving through the water. As I forget who said it, but no, it's Chris. Actually, Roland, as sort of Roland noted, the weight of your armor is actually to your advantage in walking through here. For those who don't have free action, but I mean, even if you do, actually, to Roland,
oh
it's
yeah,
just
ring of free
walking.
action.
Yeah, he's just like walking, like it's just like normal, right? Like
He's having a beach stroll.
yeah, he's surrounded by water, but he's able to
Under
breathe.
the beach stroll.
I mean, I imagine for each of you, this is probably a pretty interesting experience. I mean, I think it'd be fascinating, like if you could actually breathe underwater for like once, So you're breathing in and out normally, and Roland's able to move just fine through the water. The rest of you are certainly slowed. It's difficult as you get deeper into the water. The pressure also increases, and by the time that you're about where the icon of Grey Ash is on the map, you're down to about 75 feet deep, and it seems to kind of level off there.
Oh,
And
that's
everybody
deep.
perception
Fucking-
and tell me how much.
that-
You said roll perception and let you know how much we made it or failed it by?
Yeah, if you fail it, I don't care. But if you made it,
Oh, yeah, I failed miserably.
Passed by 1, so I've got perception 15 and I rolled a 4.
Made it.
by
Oh, I'm sorry. Made it by 9.
15. I rolled 3 over my perception.
so you failed. All right,
Yeah.
so you're all moving through there, and it is still hard. It's once you get below 20 feet depth, I mean, it's dark. So you're having to use your coin of continual light to light your way. And the coin of continual light is halved because of the underwater. I did a lot of research. And so you're really only getting about 30 feet distance. And as you're moving along, JB notices something.
Something. Yeah.
You see sort of this mound
Hey, yo.
coming out of the sand. Because mostly it's just like pretty much barren sand. There might be like the occasional like, piece of stone here or there or whatever, but it's pretty much empty. And you're moving through and you can see like the sediment, and then the light hits on this kind of mound that's coming out just at the very edge of the light. This mound coming out of, we'll say it's like just to the south end of your light, so it'd be to your left. There's we'll say it's to the north. It's to the north. So to your right, you see this mound coming, and it has like these two oval shaped holes in it. So the mound comes up into like a peak, right? It's perfectly shaped. You know what I mean? Like it's like a shell or something, would be. And it comes to like a pointed little peak. And then on either side of it, you can see these two oval shaped holes. And they're fairly large. I mean, probably like a good 3 feet, at its widest point, sort of angle at either side. And it's just kind of poking out of the sand. Yeah, that's perfect drawing of it, actually. It really is, actually. That's not a bad rendition of what I'm trying to describe.
Okay.
Alrighty.
With this water breathing spell,
and
are we able to communicate, or do I need to do something else to get their attention?
Basically communicate. It's not the same. You sound a little bit muted, but you can still communicate.
I'm going to get the attention and just sort of, y'all, what is that?
Giant enemy crab. Giant enemy crab.
Crabs suck.
Bro, crabs are delicious.
They are.
With a little bit of warm butter.
I haven't had crab in so long.
I'm partial to crab cakes.
Oh, definitely. Definitely.
That is a highlight of visiting my parents. They've got a crab trap in the backyard.
Mm.
So
is it moving at all? Does it seem to be aware of us?
Trapped on the ground. No,
they've got a lagoon behind them.
No, I'm just being an asshole.
I know.
They don't seem to be. It doesn't seem to be moving. No, it's not moving. But there is a. Okay, actually, go ahead and make another perception check for me, David. For Gray Ash.
No.
Great. Perfect.
I'm good at this.
You did not spot the important detail.
Maybe it hasn't noticed us. We should keep moving.
We didn't notice the giant gem that's attached to its forehead.
Do you feel lucky today?
Yes.
I guess if it swims past, I guess we keep going.
All right, so
because luck is all I have.
Yeah, if they're not whatever they are, if there's no movement towards us, live and let live. But I'm going to keep an eye on those things, whatever they are. You said there was just one of them, actually. Whatever it is.
There's just one thing. It's fairly large. I mean, I would say it's probably like maybe 10 feet wide, and maybe the peak comes up to being like, maybe 4 feet off the ground. Or no, maybe like 5 feet off the ground, and then, like I said, these oval shapes are probably 3 feet tip to tip.
Yeah.
Does anyone see any more lumps in the sand that look like they could be these creatures?
Just your mama.
Just your mama. So you continue on making stereotypically Dungeons and Dragons adventure jokes, and you eventually get yourself to the area where the shelf is. And it takes you it takes you like 10 minutes. Now, before you put yourself up on the shelf, I just want to mention here is that you're 75 feet down under the water. So you're actually looking at a cliff. There's a cliff that's basically straight up, and it extends out of the water there. But I mean, even at this point, you really can't even. I mean, I'm kind of giving you the benefit of the doubt. You've got a map open here in front of you, but it would be pretty hard to really know exactly where you are. But I'll let it slide. But you know that this, the cliff goes way up. So
I have navigation. It's not particularly useful on land. At sea, a successful proficiency check with navigation reduces the chance of getting lost by 20%. Oh, okay. I said nothing.
You feel 20% more certain you're not lost.
Now we're underwater. Do we see any caves
Very good
on the side of this thing?
On the side of that, though, but it does make you think to look for caves. But no, there's no cave here.
I say to the boys, keep an eye out for caves.
Blub, blub, blub.
Your mama's a cave.
I vigilantly check behind us constantly and around us.
Whatever that thing was you saw didn't seem to have followed you or anything.
Okay, I am keeping an eye out for it because I don't trust anything in these nodes. Everything that wants to kill you except for the ground, and even that's iffy.
Let's head up. I don't think we're lost. I'm 20% certain of it.
With that boast of confidence.
And because I'm underwater, I just go blah, 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 blah.
Look at Tuckers, how climb.
Yeah, I guess we climb up, Bob. You still have the climbing if we can.
The rope of climbing can handle that.
Yeah, I think you're fine. You climb up it. So you pull yourself out, and then you pull yourself out of the water, and it's a strange sensation because you've been able to breathe for this whole time anyway. But you pull yourself up onto the cliff's edge.
Breathe out a lung full of water, and then breathe in real air. So much better. That'd be so weird. Just breathing out water on the surface.
So you pull yourself up onto the onto the edge of the ledge, and you pull yourself up, and you're kind of you help each other up, and you're sort of dripping wet. It's cooler over here, although the deeper part of the water was still very warm. It's cooler. It's a bit cooler. I wouldn't say it's cold, but it's a little bit cooler. And Tuctrin and JB have not been over here, but Roland and Greyash have seen this spot before, and now that you pulled yourself up, you kind of notice around this area are a number of kind of on the platform itself, which you just recalled being sort of like this flat platform. There are a number of these like stony outcroppings all here and there that
classic stony outcrops
appear to have like multicolored funguses growing on them.
Don't eat them.
Like the thing we've been told about. The fungus is here as well. That's not good.
No, it's not.
I don't know anything about this.
They're spaced around this whole platform.
Man.
There's a good 7 of them in total.
All right.
There's no cave entrance.
Not up here.
Sort of wander down the south end, looking in the like sand below his feet. Just like poking into it with my staff as I go, see if there's any like stone underneath us or stony sand.
Good idea, Ash. Yeah, check the footing.
Weird outcropping.
It doesn't seem like that, but I mean, it seems fairly clear to you that, you know, without being able to see, I mean, I guess I'll kind of like slightly reveal it. Just because the edge of the wall, or sort of like the stony outcropping that's near where you are, kind of curves around. You can see it sort of curves around. You know, the ledge itself doesn't extend all the way around it, but there's like a little bit of ledge there that you could go all the way down to the south, and like you can see that it like that bigger stone outcropping that's kind of like protruding from the wall seems to curve back in down there. You know, banging on stuff and knocking on things.
Like in the stone area is literally like in a hole dug by moles. I'm like,
yeah, the like the barren wasteland birthed elf isn't really able to uncover any sort of the secrets of stone as you're banging on these things here.
We should use what time we have left on your spell. Surely we'll be back in the water. Maybe we need to climb back down and then indicate like either there on the map or there, like with the intent of heading into that nook over there.
Yeah, we can check the nook or like
check the nook.
Head north.
Nook it is. So we dash across the sand to make best use of time, Bob, to get back to the water on the other side.
Okay, everybody roll me a d10 and tell me what you got.
Oh no. 2.
4.
I got an 8.
5.
Chris and David, what are your characters' dexterity?
Dexterity.
15 is mine.
10.
Okay. Chris, does 15 give you a reaction adjustment?
+1.
+1, okay.
Does it? I don't know. I've got +1 AC.
Greyash and JB, you're kind of like moving and moving up towards that top area. All of you are moving.
Bob,
but yeah,
I don't think it does.
No, 16 is +1.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the dwarf, you notice, Tuktrin, you notice like you're moving up to the north, and you notice like these like stony outcroppings that are like along this platform. As everybody starts to move to the north, these stony outcroppings start to move as well. And they go from these sort of strange, oddly shaped stones to stony creatures, stony winged creatures. and they start to move from, the slowest of slow, barely recognizable movement to very quick and moving towards your companions. Claws extending from now these limbs. The rest of you don't notice it.
I yell out. I say, "On your guard!"
Incoming!
And I bang my axe onto my shield.
So JB, Roland, and JB, Roland, and Grey Ash are all surprised.
Nice.
Urkel. What?
Yeah, but Tuctrin is not. So there are 7 of these creatures, Tuctrin, and again, they're like moving towards your companions now. What would you like to do? They're sort of spread out all around. Your companions are all spread out around. Everybody said that they went and did like different things. People were moving all over. So it's like you're kind of spread over this whole area.
So I'm going to try to get their attention by banging my axe on my shield as I approach the first one. Just going to try to make noise, try to get their attention.
Okay.
I mean, you can definitely do that, but you can also take another action. Like it doesn't.
Oh yeah.
It doesn't take you a action to get your.
Yeah, I'll run up and attack the first one that's closest to us.
Okay.
Or that's closest to me, I guess. Or unless Grey Ash is near me, then whatever one's closest to him.
Grey Ash is 1 foot from you.
Yeah, so I'll just make sure I stay in between Grey Ash and the closest one and go after that one.
Okay, go ahead and roll initiative.
You want me to roll it?
Of course.
Yeah, that's an 8.
Of course.
There we go.
You're
That's
apparently
2
the
8s
one
in
who
a row.
connects, so there you go.
So I rolled an 8.
So you're the only one that's acting this round. I assume you do not go on a 9.
Do not go on a 9.
But these creatures go. And there are, like I said, there are 7 of them. And since they act first, Tuctrin is not able to really particularly protect Grey Ash. So there are 2 on each Grey Ash, Roland, and JB, and 1 on Tuctrin. Let me start with Grey Ash. What's his surprised AC?
I think it's the same, right? Because it's still 2 AC. It's all just Cloak of Protection, Braces of Defense, Magic Ring, and the Cloak of Protection is the Cloak of Displacement. So it's 2.
You lose Dex, don't you? If you're surprised.
You lose Dex.
I have 10. I have no bonuses from Dex anyway.
So I'm not using my shield anyway because I'm 2-handed. So that's on my class 1, I think. No, -1.
Shit, roll there. All right.
Yeah. And the first hit will be a miss.
Okay. Well, the first one just misses you in every attack. It has claw, bite, hail sweep.
Hail sweep.
Yeah, I love it. Oh, there we go.
That's a proper Harryhausen monster.
All right, so the first one, the tail sweep, is coming right at Grey Ash. It plunges right in between the eyes of the illusionary version of Grey Ash. It would have been a perfect strike right to Grey Ash's face. He was not actually standing there.
Thank God.
And otherwise, he's able to dodge all 8 attacks that he just had on him.
Wow.
So what's Roland's AC right now? I'm sorry, Chris.
-1.
Mm-hmm.
So one of the claws, 2, a claw and a tail. Yeah.
Jesus. Jump scares me every time.
20. Nice.
Mhm.
Okay. These are not very powerful attacks, but nevertheless. So 7, 10. So two of these creatures jump on Roland and are clawing and biting and sweeping their tails at him. They look almost like gargoyles in a way, but they have this strange, like, oblong constructions about them. And he takes a total of 10 points of damage from the multiple attacks here.
But yeah.
What's JB's AC without Dex?
Without Dex, 2.
All right, that's 1 tail. Sweet. Gets him. Bite. Claw. Similarly, 6, 10, and 12 damage to JB as 2 of these things are leaping all over him. What's Tuxtrin's AC?
Ew.
Currently 0.
Tuxtrin, being aware, is able to fend himself off from the one that is trying to rip him to pieces. But now all of you are kind of scattered around. Well, except for Tuxtrin and Greyhawk are basically near each other. Yes, that was at 4 actually. So 5, 6, 7, 8.
I don't think anyone else gets to go because we were all surprised.
Yeah, pretty much.
Tuxtrin does.
Of
Yep.
course.
Oh, that's right. He did not go.
AC. Oh, I'm attacking. The one that's closest. And that's going to be an AC -4.
Yeah, that'll do it.
I would think.
Whack.
But 10 damage. And it's a +1 weapon if that matters.
It does.
So if it hits, a 10 damage.
Chunks of stone go flying off the creature. You said 10?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, you chop off a piece of stone off this thing, and it's you've injured it for sure, as far as you can tell.
I'm sorry. I have a second attack. My fault.
Okay. Your second attack. I'm also navigating something my wife is
Yeah.
asking.
It's all good. AC -3.
Yeah, that's good enough for sure.
And that's 11 damage. Same +1.
Yep, that's 11 more, and it's still up, but you're definitely doing some damage.
I say these things are tough.
Yeah, I mean, you can see like it's a strange construction. Like it's obviously a magical beast. It has like a vicious and evil smile about it as it's springing upon your companions. It definitely seems to have a lust for living flesh, even though it's made out of stone. Okay, and that is the end of the round, and everybody is able to once again act. Let's go ahead and do declarations. Why don't we start with you, David? What's Greyhawk going to do?
I'm thinking these guys are fast, but I also don't know if lightning will affect them. But
How many are there?
I guess
7.
7 of them,
Shit.
yeah.
1 on Tuctrin, 2 on each of the rest of us, I believe.
Yep.
Do I feel like they've all come from like the one direction? So do I feel like I can get a lightning bolt into them without hitting the party?
Yeah, I mean they're spread around because all of you were spread around, but yeah, you could definitely hit 2 of them with a lightning bolt.
Just 2?
Well, I mean,
Hmm.
have to. If they succeed their saving throws, it ends. So
I can't even do a 10-foot cube on this map. I was thinking like the fiery cube is like it's.
oh, fiery!
Uh,
I just said lightning bolt.
Yeah, that's the other option. It's like because the fiery cube is a 10-foot, and like these are 50-foot squares, so it's like probably won't get my needed that way.
The fire cube is a 10-foot cube. Yeah, you couldn't get more than. Well, actually, you could get 3 in the fire cube because you and Tuctrin are near each other. The problem is that Tuctrin is in combat with one of them. It'd be tough. It'd be tough.
You might burn the rope, bro.
Shit, that's right. I forgot you guys are tied to the road. Are you still tied to the road up here?
Yeah, of course. We didn't say we untied ourselves, did we?
Yeah. All right. Well, then scratch.
Yeah, I assume we are.
Yeah, you guys are all closer to each other than I said. So,
but then the magical rope side versus magical fire.
Yeah, I would say that's something to consider. But yeah, you all are closer than I would have originally said. So. We're all 10 feet of each other, essentially. Like no one is more than 10 feet away from a party member.
Such is the power of marching order. And I'm specifically at the back, so I go here and attack. Actually, can I sacrifice?
I'll come back to you, David.
Bob,
just consider it.
Yeah.
Bob,
yeah,
how long does it take? How long does it take me to switch to a shield, man? If you get like 7 of them with fucking 15 attacks each.
Automatic.
And I'll swap to shield.
Yeah.
And then go hack hack.
Is Tuctrin going to continue to bring the axe pain?
Yes.
And then what about JB?
See, I managed to catch out of the corner of my eye that Tuctrin swinging the axe pain did not kill one of these things, which makes me nervous. So I'm going to whip out daggers. I'm going to go for one of them. I'm not going to try to attack them both because I know I can't kill both. But I might be able to kill one if I get good enough hits.
Oh, you could tumble like an acrobat, avoiding damage.
I think these things are already sort of on me. So
shit.
I want them to be off me.
Yeah. All right. So then let's go ahead and David, let's come back to you.
Yeah. I think I will try lightning.
Okay. Yeah, lightning is fairly. Is it you're gonna use your?
Yeah, it's just because they like stone and air. Yeah, I'll use the wand. So it's like I don't know. Everything here seems to be immune to some nonsense.
Yeah. So go ahead and.
That's on the +3 initiative or whatever it is.
Why don't you roll the initiative?
Oh. D10. It's a 3, so I go on 6.
Ooh, I go on 5.
7 for me.
Two, 3, 4. Right, they go on 4. Love it.
Do we get our dexterity bonuses back?
Yeah.
Yay.
I'm -5 now. -5, motherfucker.
-2.
All right, so the tail sweep on Gray Ash, is it the first every round or is just the very first attack?
I don't know. It doesn't. I don't know if it says.
I think it's the very first attack.
Yeah, I think so.
The
first attack from a creature.
On what?
On me. The displacement. Talking about the displacement.
Ah,
Yeah, I think it's the first
meant
attack,
I
unless
thought you
like
meant shield or something. Weird. Okay.
yeah, unless the other one, this is from one that didn't see the first attack.
1 hit Grey Ash.
Okay.
Does it?
Yeah, I got AC 2.
Okay. First one hits him for 1 damage.
Okay.
Alright.
7.
And then the second one is 8 more damage.
Okay. I was gonna say, that 1 damage, even this 1 damage, that would have been enough to stop a spell. It's so annoying. 19.
All right. And then the 2 on Roland. What's his AC now? Negative like 15 or something?
-5.
Pretty good. I love that I love that strategy with Roland, like AC Master. Yeah, you dodging and moving and bashing with the shield against these stony creatures and their ripping claws and swinging tails, and does not get hit. What's Tucturn's AC right now?
0.
Okay, so 1 kill, 4 points of damage. All right. And then finally, JB. What's JB's AC right now?
-2.
Oh man, that is not going to be good for JB. All right, so
Yay.
okay, so that's not going to be so bad.
Oh, no, it's initiative +2.
10 damage to JB. And these things are like they're medium sized, but they're not like human size. So they're more like 4 feet tall, like when fully extended, and they're just like leaping around and clawing and ripping, and they move fast too. They move very fast.
Yeah, man. Catch you out 'cause they look stony down there. So you think they're like slow, like a stone.
Yeah, but they're quick. 4, 5, 6,
5?
Oh, I went on 5. I'm sorry.
Oh, no, 4, 3,
3,
4, 6, 8. So I got 8, sorry.
I go on 5.
5. Do 5.
I am going to stab twice the bastard who hit me. Unless they both hit me, in which case I'm going to pick one. But that is a 19 and an 18. So we're going to say he adjusted to 20 for both because it's a +1 and a +2.
All right.
So those would hit -4, -3, whatever.
You're fine, you're fine.
And 2d4. Oh. Oh, now I need to differentiate. This is for the +2 dagger. Awesome. 1, so that's 3 damage plus 3, so 4, 7 damage total.
All right. Literally chipping away at the creature. 5, 6, 7.
What did we roll? Hang on. I think I go on 7. Yeah, 7.
3?
Roll 3
Yeah.
plus 4. Yeah, 7.
No. Isn't it +3 for rolling?
4. This must be back to now.
All right, 7 then. Go do it.
Okay. So one-handed. I go, yeah, I'll look for a crevice, like, or crack and try and chop. 14. So that's armor class -7.
You stick your member into the crack.
D8 plus 8. 1, 9. Like an Excalibur move into the rock. Piercing down like.
The clangs of your weapons against the stone are ringing throughout the cavern. That was at 7. 8
At 8 is when I go. So I try and like
bolts.
maneuver myself into a favorable position and try and like broadside as many of them as I can without killing my own people.
You can hit the 3. You can definitely hit 3.
Okay. And they save us his spell, I guess.
Mhm. Did you got to do your roll for? Is this the wand of?
12.
Is this the wand of?
No, this is the wand of lightning. It just works. It just works. It's crazy.
So let's see. Warrior 4
Oh.
spells is
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 16.
So one of them made it save. The one that's untouched.
It's 22 is the number. 22 damage.
Nice. You blast one to pieces. The one that Tuckturn has been hacking away that was trying to come at you. The other one that's on you is severely crushed and broken by the lightning. The one on Tuckturn, it just sort of hits with a glancing blow.
Nice.
22, right? Yeah, 22.
Yeah.
Imagine that lightning bolt hitting that fucking thing and it just going like flying apart.
Hits it with a glancing blow, but it does damage it. But you've got one. Gray Ash has got one less on him now. That was at 8 or something.
That was 8.
Anybody else on 8? 9, 10.
10.
Tuckturn, end of the round.
Yep. As always, gonna go for two attacks.
Do it.
That's a natural 20.
Booyah.
Nice.
Are you attacking the other one on Gray Ash that's injured by the lightning bolt, or are you attacking the one that's on you?
The one that's on Gray Ash, because like I said, I'm protecting him.
All right.
So it might be a wasted attack, but it's still whatever.
The natural
So
kill that one. Yeah.
So you do max weapon dice? Is that what you do?
It's double.
Just double. Okay.
Double your roll plus strength, and double your roll, double the magic bonus, and then plus strength.
Okay. So that would be 16, 17, 18. So that will be 22, 23, 24. Do I double my specialization bonus or no?
No.
24.
Yeah, I mean, it had 6 points left. So you essentially crumble this into bits and pieces, and there's dust now flying through the air. Various your companions nearby are hit with pieces of like pebbles,
Right, shrapnel,
chunks of rock. You have your
Nice.
wielding right now, or are you using the shield?
Using a shield, but I get 2 attacks around, so I'll attack the other one.
I think we've been playing in this campaign. The second attack is at the end of the round, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I just thought I was at the end of the round.
Oh yeah, I guess you are. Yeah.
So I figured. Have you gone yet, Roland?
I've got an end of round attack.
Yeah,
Oh, okay. Go ahead, Roland.
Okay.
You go first.
3 from so what's that? Plus 7, 10, 4. I'm across 4.
You hit.
Nice. Nice.
It's like a mad reverse fucking strike Jedi thing that looks like it's going to miss, but hits it. Okay. 5 plus 8. What's that? 13.
The pieces of stone that make up this gargoyle-like creature are just barely hanging together as you hack another couple of stone chunks off of it. Go ahead, Tuckturn, with the second attack.
Second attack that's on the dot. AC -4.
Nice, that's good.
And then
Sometimes I'm just gonna be like, nah, that doesn't mean. Somehow, I'm gonna make these guys tumble. All of them.
and that's a 6 plus, so 13 damage.
A good strike, similar to the one on Roland. Barely hanging on, it seems. That's it for the round. So let's get back to the top of the round.
Gotta chop them down.
Yeah, chopping them down. What about Roland the same?
Rest the attack.
What about Gray Ash? What's he doing next round?
How many still up? 3?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 on JB, 2 on Roland, one of which is severely injured, 1 on Tuxtring, which is severely.
I'll go for the 2 on JB.
All
I
right.
can zap them.
Try to hit him with lightning bolt. Okay, that's great.
It seems to work.
JB,
Zap the rocks, not the elf. Zap the rocks, not the elf.
eh. JB's never had a problem when he shot arrows. I'm just saying. All right.
JB is exceptionally good at shooting arrows.
Well,
We have been zapped by lightning
exceptionally
before.
good at shooting lightning bolts.
We have been zapped by lightning before.
That wasn't even when I wasn't trying to use lightning.
That doesn't make it better.
What is JB doing again with the daggers?
Yeah, 2 daggers, no waiting.
All
Literally,
right,
because the speed on that is 2.
Roll initiative, Pete.
All right. Little money, little money, little money. 3. I go on 5.
Nice.
All right.
Seven.
5 is probably for Gray Ash. Yeah, 6 is Gray Ash. So 5 for JB. Go first.
All righty. Fly these motherfuckers off me, or at least the one motherfucker. That is a 15 and a 16.
Those
Where's
are
my...
for sure.
What's up?
AC is 5, so you're gonna hit.
Oh, yeah, that's a 0 and a 1, so we got those. All right. +1, that is 5 damage, plus 4 damage, so 9 damage. And I'm attacking the same one.
Mm-hmm. Chipping away, chip, chip, chip. JB is making this what used to look like a gargoyle now into a fair maiden, pouring out water from a vessel as he chips away pieces and resculpts it into something new.
I'm a sculptor. I'm deep, damn it.
What was it? What did you call your character earlier tonight when we were or earlier in the day when you were proclaimed as being evil? You said a poet,
Warrior poet,
a warrior sculptor. About that.
Warrior sculptor. There we go.
So that was at 5, 6. All right, they go on 6. Let me do a.
Yeah, I think I go an 8.
I'll roll it. It's relevant. Okay. Okay, so let's do the 2 on JB first. We'll start there. For the most part. So that was. And you can see. Okay, till AC 1. Does AC 1 hit JB?
-2.
Oh, Jesus Lord. Okay. JB's fine.
Of course he is.
The 2 on Roland. What's Roland's exceptional AC right now? I got AC -2 on 1.
No, I'm at -5 in my shield.
Oh, and that's 20. There we go.
Eee.
Clause 19 is AC -3. They literally have to roll in that 20. Okay, so that is law, which is 4, and that is 6 points of damage to Roland.
On my leg there.
And then finally the 1 on Tuxtring. All right, I got an AC -3 on the bite. Does that hit you? Tuxtring?
AC, what now?
-3.
I have a 0.
Oh, nice. 4 points of damage.
Ouch.
All right, so that was at 6. As they're still trying, they seem unmoved by your
Ravenous.
the ravenous hunger for flesh, the kind of flesh that rarely makes its way down into the water node. 7.
Raw.
7.
Okay. I try and finish off the one that's injured on me. Chop. A 2. Fuck's sake. A 2 plus a 7. 9. 9 from 14 is 5. Yeah. Oh, well, hit.
I have to roll a nat 20 to you, and you have to roll a 1 to miss me.
The 8. The 8 was 8.
Love it.
8. Have that, you fuck. 60.
They had 6 hit points, so I don't think Roland could have not killed it. So he cramps his blade deeper into the crack, piercing it deeply, movingly as it and spreading the stones apart until they explode into a scattering of debris and
Love it.
All right. That was at 7, and then at 8 is Grey Ash.
Yeah, so he's actually used like the long, narrower beam to try and snipe these two that are getting chiseled at by JB.
Or don't.
Yeah, or don't.
Make the face like Don Cheadle in Ocean's 11.
Very sad roll, only 13 damage. So almost the worst I could roll.
To the rock guys,
Almost.
not JB, right?
Yeah. Of course.
Just making
Fortunately,
sure.
The one that JB has been hitting, is blown apart by the lightning bolt. The other one is not, but it had not even been injured yet. But the one that JB had been fighting does, in fact, fall to the lightning bolt strike.
Crazy level Japanese fucking early Godzilla hands fly
I
off.
know, I'm kind of imagining the same, actually.
Just a little zap. Little zappy zap.
I think that takes us to the point in the initiative when Tuckton gets to go.
Yeah, because I'm always last.
Pretty much.
That's the same. I keep rolling 14 on the die, so -4 again.
Yeah, you're gonna kill it. However,
Yeah.
I was gonna say you don't really have a second opponent near you to do your second strike.
Okay.
JB has one on him, but he's a little distant from you, and Roland's at the very back. So unfortunately, because the Grey Ash ones are dead and the one on you is dead.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll take out the one on me, and then I'll start to move.
Okay. End of the round attacks. I believe that's just Roland this round, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Nearby.
Yeah, you have a second one on you still, Roland. So
Yeah, crouch low and try and like whoop out its leg with the side attack thing. An 11. Yeah, that's definitely on the shin bone.
come on, we know. We've already discussed this.
The 8. 4 plus 8. 12. Total.
Math brain is getting slower. Yeah, again, Roland is weaving and swinging and swirling, blocking blows and chopping pieces of stone off of these gargoyle-like creatures. And we're back around to the top of the round. So there's 2 left. One on JB, one on Roland. Is Grey Ash doing something this round?
There's like one thing left. Probably not. Be a waste.
One on
Actually, I try sling stone in it. I've used my sling in forever.
I forgot you had that.
Yeah, it's been for so long. Why not? For old time's sake, I'll try slinging the stone into the stone.
All right, go ahead and roll initiative, David, for the group.
It's going to be dead before I go. I think the deep end up one. 3? 3 again.
All right, 4, 5, JB.
5 is JB. All right, so there's one left on me that has been slightly cooked, so we're going to try to skewer it. There's a 15 and a 2. 2 almost definitely does not hit, but the 15 will hit.
I wonder what a cooked rock is like.
And that's going to be 5 damage.
Chipping away.
Chipping away.
That was
that make up the dog.
6, 7.
Yeah. Chop. 13. Getting. And that's a total of 7 plus 8. 15.
You dispatch the last one on you, Roland the whirlwind. And then finally, that was 7, 8, 9.
9 I go.
Are they magical
Trying...
bullets?
No.
All right.
They just they need. Yeah, I'll roll anyway for all time's sake. It's a 7. Let's go.
Yeah, it flies off into the cavern. You hear like bloop as it splashes into the water. And Tuctrin.
Yeah, am I close enough to one now?
Yeah, for sure. The one remaining JB.
That is an AC 1.
Yeah, that's good enough.
Hit the rock, not the drought. Hit the rock, not the
I
drought.
know, right? That is 9 damage.
That's 1 hit point. Do you have a second attack?
I do.
Let's do it. Please kill it.
I rolled I got a 13 on the dice. I definitely hit it.
Yeah, so you dispatch it, and finally the creatures fall. Let's see here. Give you
Very tasty, though, to be honest.
28 hit dice.
Hit dice.
Those are called Copoa synth.
What the fuck? I'll just write down stone monsters.
Yeah, they're like they're gargoyle-like creatures that look like moss-covered stone.
Aquatic gargoyle.
But they're mostly like an underwater, but they like to take refuge on
like the aliens. Millions of attacks.
Yeah, I know. That's kind of what I was imagining is like the alien egg things, you know?
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Even though they're not really like that, because they're well hidden, like they're supposed to be hard to see. You know, the only reason why I even mentioned that they were there was because Grey Ash and Roland had seen this platform before, and these were like new. So you defeat the creatures, and does anybody need to do any healing or want to do any healing?
Yeah.
How bad off does everybody look?
I took a couple bites in metagaming status. I lost almost half my health.
All right.
I'm down 10 HP again. Once again.
Okay, so 12 back to JB on 2 healing spells. And then 8 back to Grey Ash with 1 healing spell.
Nice.
I'm just above half, but my half's probably considerably higher than most of the people.
Maybe. All right. Okay. Let me do this. Hold on.
Tuctrin getting sucked dry right now. His magic.
Yeah. So Roland 12. That's 2. Oh. That's 2 spells. All right. All right. I mean, I have a decent amount of spells, but they're going quick.
Yeah. So you heal up a few wounds and you look around and you know as although the creatures weren't a particular challenge necessarily, like you've experienced in the other nodes, you recognize how you feel the urgency to find the power gem because
it's going to keep getting worse.
Yes, it's just they keep wearing these nodes, just wear you down piece by piece, cut by cut, smash by smash. And eventually, as you look around at yourselves and you see the wounds that you have, some of them are bandaged up, some of them are not, some of them are scabbed over, some of them are sort of still bleeding, and you're kind of putting, you know, dabbing your bandages on them or whatever. you think that you've only barely touched what the water node has to offer. And think to yourselves, will you be able to sustain yourself long enough to find the
I was
fourth
thinking on the first node.
powered? Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah.
So we'll stop right there. So let me give you guys
Okay.
yeah, I mean, it's a good start to the water node. It's been a while since we got to play, so
Yeah, 100%.
Good warm up, and then
I'm scared for the future.
I gave you guys. Did everybody get the hit dice on that?
I did.
16 and 28.
Yeah, okay. And I'm sure that any minute Luke will be waking up. Speaking of 4 and say, all right, everybody gets 2,735.
Oh, look, who's this suddenly appearing on a water spout? It's Luke's character. Oh, sorry. How much? 2,700.
Dude, check this out. I made a surfboard. Perfect water spout. Well, yeah, thanks, guys. I gotta admit, I've been like, for as soon as we started playing, I got like overwhelmingly tired, but I don't know what that's about. But I mean, I felt like it went pretty smoothly. So Pete's book club is next week. Is that right?
Nope, 2 weeks. It's the second Thursday of the month. So
Oh,
next
fuck
week
that
is
up.
the first Thursday of the month.
I might have scheduled another game next week. Dom, we'll talk with the group about the Dragonlance thing. Maybe we can shift that into 2 weeks.
Yeah, let's see what we can do.
I'd because whenever we can do Temple, I'd like to do Temple.
Yeah, I agree.
So I think
I've
we
got
can
appointments down the line as well.
In fact,
So-
Sam will probably be happy about that, honestly. So we might let's see what we can do. But let's kind of like pencil it in to play next week if everybody's available.
I am.
Okay, awesome, guys. Well,
Sounds good.
Thanks everybody, and yeah, we'll talk to you.